Macht das jetzt? Jetzt macht das. Unfassbar. Wow. Unfassbar. Hallöchen. Ich habe gerade schon den Stream gestartet gehabt. Aber aus irgendeinem Grund hat der Stream nicht starten wollen. Komisch, ne? Sehr, sehr komisch.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to have
schon
you
angefangen.
guys and
Shit.
just to be able to do this.
Genauso wie das nicht starten
Get
wollte.
right into it because we've got a lot of exciting new content to cover today. So how about we get things started with a first look at the trailer for version 2.6, Zephyr of the Violet Garden.
Gottes Willen. Ja, ein bisschen zu spät. Lag daran, Stream wollte nicht starten. Präsentation wollte nicht starten. Für mich war doof. 2.6.
Wow, it's so beautiful here. So many things I've
Oh, toll,
never
Klee.
seen before. Aren't you two even a little curious about what interesting things you might see at the festival?
A signed first edition is going to become quite the collectible. I've got to get my hands on a copy.
Ah,
I've been here since last night so I could buy a figurine.
Inazuma öffnet endlich. Das ist cool.
Numero uno Ito challenge you to an all-out, no holds barred, anything goes duel.
It fails to fulfill the most crucial elements. Inspiration.
In that case, we'll need to order more dishes.
Ah, toll, Venti. Sei einfach betrunken, mein Freund. Sei einfach betrunken.
Ayaka has mentioned you on numerous occasions. Delighted to make your acquaintance. I am head of the Kamisato clan, Kamisato Ayato.
Hi, Alter. Weiß nicht, was ich mit dem halten soll.
Cascade.
Eine Hydro-Klinge.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait. Now to start reeling them in.
Ah, das ist ein schönes Bild. Screenshot. Hihihi. Erstmal gescreenshottet das Zeug.
If my suspicions regarding the portal network are correct, then the fact that there is a portal leading here tells us that the Abyss Order has their eyes on this location.
Dane?
As the
Uh-oh.
rituals go in, they never emerge again. Everyone's driving themselves crazy worrying about it.
Maybe whatever's going on in the chasm really is connected to the Abyss Order.
Nett.
A whole city that's floating in the air, upside down?
More than one kind of strange power exists here, that it's highly likely that even as we speak, the Abyss Order is watching our every move.
Huh? What's this?
Conversation's over. Brace yourselves.
Find a way to stop that thing.
Oh boy. Da kann man so einiges einstellen. Heilige Scheiße, was ist denn das? Ah, Redemption Codes. Redemption Codes. Weh. Direkt mal aufschreiben, das Zeug hier. Wow, also ich bin übelst gespannt darauf, was da kommen wird. Weil ich finde diese Trailer immer mega geil, die sie machen. Ich finde die Trailer mega geil, die sie machen. Eieiei. Dance back. Woohoo! Das wird lustig. Also mit Dane, der zurückkommt. Ich weiß nicht, man kann nicht sagen, ob er Freund oder Feind ist an der Stelle. Er ist immer sehr freundlich, er ist der Erzähler hinter allem, aber es ist schwierig mit dem Kollegen, weil die Schwester ist ein Feind von
So
ihm.
intense. That was pretty epic.
That festival was beautiful and then straight into the chasm and
I know. Things
Yeah.
got dark real fast in that trailer.
It's like everybody was having a lot of fun and then it's serious time with that music.
and an introduction by Kamisato Ayato. saying-
Yes.
Of course, of course.
Our new character. And as always, speaking of Ayato, let's dive in by taking a look at our
Ich werde
new
versuchen, auf ihn zu
playable
pullen.
character, Kamisato Ayato.
Unmöglicher harmoniert ja gut mit Ayaka. Wer weiß. Der Softdrink. Was? Oh Mann. What the fuck? What the fuck ist das?
Most people hunker down against a strong headwind. Only a few know how to utilize it to their advantage.
What the fuck war das? Come on.
Ooh, looking pretty sleek.
That voice, though. Chris, you sound great.
Powerful yet elegant. Just saying.
Oh, man.
Ich hoffe, das ist eine Strong Attack, weil das sieht lächerlich aus.
So cool.
The elemental burst, right?
That,
Oder es ist eine
flashy
E.
thing in there. That's so cool.
Weil das war...
I love his elegance.
Der steht einfach rum.
Fights and moves, really, all of his animations
Voll nice.
feel very elegant to me.
Yeah.
And did you guys catch him drinking boba tea too?
Now look, man, anytime's a good time for boba. Just saying.
I agree, but wait, where did you even get that from?
Shh. Kamisato family, no, Kamisato family secret.
What? Huh?
Mhm.
If you're
Ein
really
Familiengeheimnis, wo
wondering,
das Zeug
in-game,
herkommt, okay.
Ayato buys his milk tea from a little food stall in Inazuma City.
I gotta find that place.
You know, but it's quirks like that Ayato has that makes people wonder if he's kind of spoiled, even though he's served as the head of the Kamisato clan for some time now. For example, he always gives any defective-looking food he makes to Toma, and...
Hey, the Kamisato clan has an image to keep up, okay?
You're right.
Well, I think we can all feel sorry for Toma now. Poor Toma.
Oh.
And speaking of which, the first impression many of us ever had of Ayato was actually from Ito's character teaser. He was that mysterious voice at the end of the video.
Ayato ist ein Mysterium gewesen, seitdem er zum ersten Mal erwähnt worden ist. Im Base-Game von Inazuma. Mit Ayaka. Er kam nie vor. Wenn sie da hingestellt hätten als Charakter, man hätte ihn schon sehen können, wäre cool gewesen, ja. Aber der war nirgendwo zu finden.
All it takes is a few words from Ayato, and Ito's super inspired and ready to take on any challenge.
Ayato does have that effect on people. For those who don't know, he came to the position as the head of the Kamisato clan at a very young age and was able to bring the clan back to its feet while facing some huge difficulties at the time. And while we're on the subject of Ayato, Chris, why don't you give us a closer look at some of his skills?
Sure, leave it to me.
Oh ja, erzählt mir die Skills, ich bin gespannt. Ich habe erst gedacht, er sei ein
Kamisato
Lanzenträger.
Ayato wields a sword
Aber
and is a
gut.
master of the Kamisato
That's
art
auch gut.
Tachijutsu, just like his sister. However, what sets him apart is his hydrovision. In combat, Ayato can unleash large AoE damage in a short amount of time and is capable of increasing the effects of his team's normal attacks.
Der schlägt einfach mit
After
dem
using
Ding
his
zu.
elemental skill,
Ja, aber-
Kamisato art Kyoka, Ayato shifts positions to enter the Takimeguri Kanka state and leaves a watery illusion at his original location. The
What
watery
the
illusion
hell?
can explode, dealing AoE hydro damage. In the Takimeguri Kanka state, Ayato's normal attacks become Shunsuiken, which are like quick watery
Oh,
blades
er ist ein Stance
capable of
Character.
dealing AoE hydro damage.
What the fuck?
After a Shunsuiken attack hits an opponent, it will grant Ayato the Namisen effect, increasing the damage dealt by Shunsuiken based on Ayato's current max HP. The Takimeguri Kanka state will be cleared when Ayato leaves the field or when he uses his elemental skill again.
So, sounds like we better be careful if we don't want to accidentally cancel his state.
Exactly. Next, he has a passive talent, Kamisato art Mine wo Matoishi Kiyokaki, which means lucid rapid spiraling the summit, in case you were wondering. With this talent, when Ayato uses his elemental skill and when the water illusion explodes, he will gain a set amount of Namisen stacks. Ayato's elemental burst, Kamisato art Suiyu, will unveil a garden of purity in which bloom water blades will rain down and attack opponents within its AoE.
Oh.
Ooh, sounds pretty.
Gorgeous. This will increase the normal attack damage of characters within that AoE, After unlocking another passive talent, Kamisato Art Michiyuku Hagetsu, if Ayato is not on the field and his energy is low, he will regenerate a set amount of energy at regular intervals. In daily life, Ayato's more indulgent side tends to
Wenn
come
der
out
alle
from time to
Gegner...
time. With his passive talent,
God damn.
Kamisato Art
Wenn der alle
cooking,
Gegner auf dem Feld
when Ayato cooks a dish perfectly, he
mit
has a
seiner
set
Ulti
chance to
dauerhaft
receive an
nass machen
additional
würde
suspicious dish of the same type.
Which I'm pretty sure he just turns
und
in, sends straight
man
to
dann
Toma.
in Hutao wechseln könnte oder in Ayaka,
Wait,
wenn
guys,
die
I
den
get it
Auto-Attack
now.
verstärkt.
That's why Toma could eat
Oh
all the strange
boy.
stuff during the hot pot game before. He's had a lot of practice eating weird things.
Oh, no wonder. That makes so much sense now. In all seriousness, though, I think that the passive talent it's really simple, but it's pretty interesting.
All right, so let's talk about how travelers can get Kamisato Ayato in the new version.
Yep, it's time to dive into the coming event wishes.
Ayato will be available for the earlier part of version 2.6
Warum
via
mit
the
Venti
Azure
zusammen? What the
Excursion
fuck?
event wish. At the same time, Venti will also be available via his own event wish called Ballad in Goblets.
All right, we're getting another Venti rerun.
Yeah!
And that's not all. In the later part of version 2.6, Kamisato Ayaka will be returning for her first rerun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
As for the new weapon event wish, travelers will see an all-new Inazuman 5-star sword called Haran Geppaku Futsu. So be sure to keep an eye out for that as well. In version
Waffe.
2.6, Kamisato Ayato's very own story quest, Cypress's Custos chapter, will also be available for travelers to play through. As the Sakoku decree has been lifted and Inazuma is welcoming in a new era of progress,
What the fuck?
Tenryou and Kanjo commissions
Ah,
are
verdammt.
presented with a rare, joyous occasion. But beneath the surface of this happy time, trouble is stirring. As head of the Yashiro Commission, Ayato will find himself in an unusual position. Everybody can look forward to exploring all of this amazing new story.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be really cool, especially the Traveler and Ayato meeting for the very first time.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's gonna be so exciting.
Du bist
If
so
you're looking
broken.
forward to playing this new
Der
story
Hammer.
quest, then just remember to save up those story keys.
You know I will.
All right, now that we've seen the new character coming our way, let's jump into the all-new area travelers will be able to explore in version 2.6. In our previous special program, we gave everyone a sneak preview of the new area called the Chasm.
Ooh.
The Chasm.
Let's watch a quick trailer to see
Ich
what
bin
travelers
echt
can
gespannt,
expect
weil
to
der
encounter
Chasm
during their adventures in this new area.
Let's go.
ist seit 1.0 Mysterium. Aber es scheint nicht viel überirdisch zu sein, nur viel unterirdisch. Oh. Unterirdisch ist immer gut. Damn. What the hell ist das? Ooh. Chic.
I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to glide down the chasm. It looks so fun.
That's the
Just
first
chill.
thing I thought of, yeah.
Frage ist, wie tief kann man gehen in dem Chasm?
Oh my
It's scary, but just think of all the
Auf
air you'll
Magma
get.
treffen.
I mean, it'll be amazing to explore, for sure.
Yeah, I just don't want to run into that monster, though. It was kind
Ooh.
of scary.
So cool. As we saw in the trailer, the outside of the chasm is really beautiful, but there are also deep underground levels that exist far below the surface.
That's where all the scary stuff happens.
Yeah. While exploring
Gruseliges
the
Zeug.
deep underground levels, travelers will need to use a gadget called a Lumenstone Adjuvant to aid them in exploration.
Okay.
This gadget will
Oh.
illuminate the darkness, allowing everyone to explore even the darkest of places.
Oh, okay, so that'll make it a little less scary then.
Travelers will be able to enhance the Lumenstone Adjuvant to increase its capabilities.
Cool.
Doing so will also allow travelers to explore more efficiently and will even
Das
grant us a
könnte
variety
richtig
of
gruselig
rewards,
werden, wenn sie es
including
richtig
a
anstellen.
4-star weapon billet and an all-new name card.
Wow.
Nice.
In the chasm, travelers will also discover a brand new artifact domain called the Lost Valley.
18% Angriff?
Inside the domain,
What
you'll
the
discover
hell?
a mysterious environment as boundless and majestic as
What
the
the
chasm
hell is
itself.
this?
Completing the challenge in this domain will award travelers with artifacts from the Vermilion Hereafter and echoes of an offering artifact sets. And what would be a new area without some new story content?
Yay!
In addition to everything we've covered so far, a whole new storyline will be taking place down in the chasm.
It's gonna be cool.
Yes. With version 2.6,
Oh.
the new Archon quest, Requiem of the Echoing Depths, will become available for travelers to continue their adventures. Everyone who's been following the story of our favorite twins
Damn.
will definitely be excited for this
Warum
one.
kriegt ihr das beste Artwork im Spiel? Was zum Geier?
And if that isn't
Wann kriegen wir ihn
enough,
zu
the one
spielen?
and
Unser
only
Lichtbender
Dainsleif
hier.
will also be making another
Goddamn.
appearance during the story.
Oh, it's been a pretty long time since we've seen Dainsleif.
Yeah, totally. And in this storyline, travelers will be meeting
Yes,
up
suspect.
with Dainsleif in the dark depths of the chasm to investigate some ancient ruins together. Throughout the quest, we'll be learning a lot more about Conria as well as the Abyss. It will be a truly unforgettable adventure as we will uncover secrets of the past together.
So you're saying it'll be a bit of a cliffhanger?
Boah, schlechte Witze.
And in addition to the Archon quest and world quests, there are
Ah.
still many
Schau mal
mysteries
kurz
that
wegen den
remain hidden
Artefakten.
in the depths of the chasm.
Bla, bla, bla,
There will
bla,
be
bla.
much more for travelers to experience in the chasm with future version updates, so please look forward to that.
I know I will. But this seems like a pretty good time to pause for a moment and take in everything we've seen about version 2.6 so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and get some Primo Gems.
Oh,
Yes.
agreed. Sounds good to me.
Primo
Ready,
Gems.
everyone?
Hä?
Here you go.
Yes.
So, was haben wir da Feines? Neuer Code. 5xc. Nicht 5. Goddammit. Lernen. 3 TPU. KSV 8 C5 X9. So. Oh, gratis Primo Gems sind immer gut. Goddammit, die war alles so schnell für mich. Okay.
Welcome back, everyone. Next, we'll be introducing a new event for everyone called Hues of the Violet Garden.
Oh, come on.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's right. So, as we mentioned at the start of the program, there will be a festival taking place in Inazuma. The theme of this event goes hand in hand with the festival being organized by the Yashiro Commission and Yaimiko. With the festival focusing on culture and creativity.
Ich habe mir den letzten aus dem Shop
travelers
gekauft
will
gehabt,
not
damit ich ihn
only
auf
have
dem
the
C6 habe.
opportunity to
Naja,
meet guests hailing from other nations,
was soll's.
but also finally see some familiar faces again.
Oh, okay. I'm pretty interested to see what Yoimiya and Klee are up to. That seems like a pretty interesting combo.
Oh
Yeah, me
Gott.
too. I'm just excited to go around and see
Yoimiya und
everybody.
Klee. Oh Gott, nee.
Doing?
Oh Gott, nee.
What's he ever doing?
Well, throughout the event, we will be experiencing some interesting stories alongside those characters at the festival. And there may even be some unexpected characters making an appearance.
Nice.
So, travelers will have to wait and see who shows up this time.
As we progress through the storyline, we'll have the
Aw.
opportunity to enjoy a variety of Iridori festival games. There are a total of 4 different kinds of event gameplay, so let's take a closer look.
First, we have the Moon and Stars Inscribe. Travelers will meet a bard from Mondstadt in search of inspiration among Inazuma's unique landscapes. During the event, travelers can gain a poetic theme and take pictures based on the hints to submit to the commissioner. The more pictures we supply, the easier it will be for them to compose more lines of poetry. Travelers can then choose the lines they prefer and help complete the composition.
All right, sounds easy enough. I'm sure our travelers can handle this one.
Oh, for sure. Experienced travelers who are familiar with the map and terrain will definitely be able to quickly find the best spots for photos.
Our next event gameplay will be a familiar one for our audience. It's Theater Mechanicus. I'm sure many of you have already played this game, and this time around there will be some new twist to the game. Komakata is promoting the latest version of Theater Mechanicus, and in such a large international cultural event, there's been some innovations made to attract the attention of the organizers and visitors.
Sweet.
In the all-new Theater Mechanicus Stage of Brilliance,
Oh Gott.
each stage will have its own special stage features. Travelers
Der
will need to
scheißt
work
wieder
these
zurück.
features
Oh
into
no.
their strategy to swiftly clear each challenge.
What's also different this time around is that travelers will need to equip wondrous sticks before entering each stage. This will be a real test for our ability to make combinations. The game mode has also been streamlined to reduce the amount of time required to play. Upon entering a stage,
Gut.
travelers will find some mechanici that have
Holy shit,
already
das hat
been
nämlich echt
placed.
lang gedauert.
You may choose to modify or dismantle them, or build more mechanici around them to create optimum combinations that will swiftly handle enemies coming your way.
Cool.
Our third event mode is called Clash of Lone Blades, which is an all-new challenge centered around sword fighting.
Ooh.
After unlocking this game mode, a new duel against a swordmaster with unique abilities will unlock each day. During the challenge, players will control the traveler and will be unable to use their elemental skill and elemental burst, but instead can use an all-new parry mechanic. Performing a parry will allow you to take a defensive stance and reduce incoming damage. Travelers may focus and master the timing to perform a perfect parry, which will give you the upper hand in the challenge.
Cool.
Sounds pretty challenging.
It's also worth mentioning that our final and strongest opponent for this challenge happens to be someone who had no choice but to join the competition due to difficult financial circumstances. It turns out they are just an average store owner with their hearts set on winning that prize money.
Oh.
Who would have guessed you'd find such tough opponents from just in town? Travelers should get ready to take on opponents in one-on-one duels.
Oh, and last but not least, we have an Ikebana event called the Floral Courtyard. In this event, travelers will need to follow florist themes to create a specific floral courtyard.
A courtyard is comprised of different parts, with each part having different materials to
Noch
choose
mehr
from.
Sachen zum...
After completing a theme, travelers may actually use the courtyard they
Okay.
receive and place it in the Serenity Pot. Ikebana
Cool.
is an art form, so when travelers are creating a floral courtyard, they need to incorporate their own interpretation of beauty.
So what you're saying is, if your courtyard is looking ugly, then you're probably doing it wrong.
Oh.
Ah, I see you. Oh,
Das trifft
speaking
mich besonders,
of
aber
Ikebana,
unser Vorgarten
Ayaka
sieht
is
scheiße
the
aus.
sponsor behind the Ikebana event. You know, Ayaka's very skilled at Ikebana.
Of course he is.
Aw. You know, she invests in the promotion of this event every year, and that it's one of her greatest joys.
Yep, that sounds like Ayaka.
And that's about all we can share about this event for now. After
Okay.
participating in all 4 of these special event game modes and reaching certain criteria,
Also es sind
travelers will be
mehrere
able to
Sachen
invite
in
Shinjo
diesem
to
Event
join their
drin
team for free.
und
So, don't forget to
es
try
ist nicht
out
zu
all the
wenig.
events.
Es ist eine Menge, die man
maybe
machen
we'll
muss.
find a new
Das wird toll.
Give 'em a shot.
Das wird sehr, sehr toll zu spielen.
Everyone should be sure to have a good look around the festival. The streets of Rito
Das
will
wird
be
sehr, sehr schwer zu
specially
spielen.
decorated throughout the Iridori Festival, so everyone can enjoy the lively and exciting atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. That's right. This is one festival you won't want to miss.
Oh no.
I won't. Version 2.6 will also be featuring an event for travelers who enjoy spending time in the kitchen. The event is
Küche?
called Spices from the West. In this event, a person from
Huh.
Sumeru is visiting to do research on seasonings. She hopes to find someone who can help her conduct her research by making seasonings according to recipes
Okay.
and taste test dishes using these seasonings.
You know, if there's food involved, I'm sure Paimon won't be far off.
It's me, Paimon, and I'm hungry!
Oh, no.
Oh Gott.
New seasoning
Oh,
recipes
Gott.
will gradually unlock over the course of the event, and all the recipes will be available before the event ends. When you begin making the seasonings, the needle on the slider will move back and forth from edge to edge. Follow the instructions given on the recipe and press the button as the needle points to the corresponding
Ich hoffe, man braucht keine
ingredient
Eier
to
oder
add them to the
Fleisch oder
pot.
so. Einfach nur dieses
And
teure.
just as a reminder to everyone, there is a limit to the amount of mistakes you can make while creating a seasoning. So be sure to make the best of each chance with as little mistakes as possible. Otherwise, you'll have to start over again. Add the correct number of ingredients before you use up all your attempts, and you will succeed.
So, Zach,
Yeah.
what you're saying is for this event, the pressure cooker is on. I had to, I'm sorry.
Oh
That was
gosh.
good, but it also hurt at the same time.
That was, that was quite
Wenn
fire,
Witz
as
so
they
schlecht
say.
ist, dass er einem
Oh, please.
im Magen wehtut. Und dann geht der einfach auf den Boden zusammenkracht
This
vor
looks like we'll
Schmerz.
need little hand-eye
Oof.
coordination for this one.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
The heat is on.
Oh, no. What did I start?
Okay, guys. So, by adding seasonings you created to delicious dishes, you can obtain fragrant dishes. Travelers may invite characters to taste test the fragrant dishes in their Serenity
Oh no,
pod
beide
to
wird sterben.
increase their companionship XP. Just keep in mind that the character's personal preferences also vary.
Okay.
Friendship?
Right. It'll be the perfect opportunity to test how well travelers really know their characters.
Yeah,
Do a little studying.
totally. In version 2.6, we will be receiving a new challenge event called Vibro-Crystal Research. We find a researcher from Fontaine on the outskirts of the chasm studying the harmonic motion transmitted between gems known as vibro-crystals. If we connect transmitter and receiver crystals and attempt to produce various effects, then we can defeat the enemies and obtain great rewards.
In case that's
Okay.
a little confusing, why don't you explain what the transmitter and receiver crystals are first and what kind of effects the reactions can make?
Oh, right. Sure thing. So,
Oh,
after
das
the
sieht aus wie
player
so ein
configures their
Kampfding.
own
Oh.
Vibro-Crystal setup, they will obtain different combat buffs.
Okay.
Transmitter crystals govern the triggers for the buff effects, and receiver crystals will trigger the buffs once the conditions are met.
Oh.
What the-
This all sounds very scientific.
Did you pull that out of your sleeve
He
again?
still has boba?
I always have boba.
Why aren't you sharing?
Because this is my boba.
You can still share.
We'll see.
Oh, please, with your sister.
Okay,
Please.
let's get back to it.
Okay.
So, each challenge is split into
God
two
damn it.
battles, which will require travelers to compose 2 teams for the challenge, as well as different vibro-crystal setups. Of course, the game will also provide some trial
Oh, die sind tot.
characters to help everyone complete the challenge. Defeating enemies will award points, and travelers will be given an insignia based on their score. It's gonna be awesome, so be sure to give it a shot.
Ist das nicht für das
Yeah,
andere
sounds
Event, was wir schon mal
great.
hatten?
In the new version,
Oder so?
travelers will be
Nee?
receiving a commission from an Inazuman artist. She'll ask us to use the camera to take pictures of scenery in different nations as inspiration for her illustrations.
Seems
Das
like
hatten
the
wir schon mal in der
traveler has
Anna-Art, das
literally gained the
Ding
trust of people everywhere.
Bilder machen müssen.
That just means they're gonna be busy for a very, very long time.
Das sind aber eine Menge
Oh,
Events,
yeah,
meine Güte.
Right.
In the photo notes, we'll be able to see comments from the artist and understand her requirements to complete the photo.
Oh, capturing landscapes for inspiration. Sounds pretty elegant.
And you would know about being elegant.
Das sind wirklich eine Menge Events, die reinkommen. Was ist da los?
This event will definitely be on the more relaxing side of things. What could be better than exploring and earning Primo Gems?
Oh, yeah. And travelers will definitely find a ton of great photo spots to remember in the process.
And finally, in addition to all the events we've already mentioned, Leyline Overflow will be returning once again for version 2.6.
Nice.
Travelers can watch for future announcements for more details. You definitely don't want to miss the chance to get some more Mora and character EXP materials.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. All right. I think that just about does it for all the events we have coming our way.
Oh,
in
Gott sei
version
Dank.
2.6.
Das sind eine Menge Events.
Next, let's talk about
Holy
some
shit.
system updates and optimizations to the game. First, we have an optimization to the game's mobile version. After the update, travelers will be able to tap and hold on the icons of the characters in their party to quickly bring up the party setup menu.
Nice.
Interessiert mich nicht, das ist nur für Handyspieler
way
wichtig.
easier for the mobile players to open up their party setup and do some changes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, also, there will be multiple improvements coming to the tutorials archive system, making it easier for travelers to reference.
Oh, cool.
First, the tutorial icon will always stick next to the mini-map on the upper left for new players, making it easier to access the tutorials archive. Plus,
Schön.
players will be able to quickly locate the tutorials they viewed recently, and the system will even remember where in the tutorial you last left off.
Das ist auch schön.
Finally, in the Living Beings archive, the tutorial button will be adjusted to a more obvious location.
That all sounds pretty handy.
Yeah.
Good stuff. And last but
Ah.
certainly not least, during version 2.6,
Das
Genshin Impact
war's?
will be releasing the second OST album for the Inazuma region.
Okay.
Islands of the Lost
Also
and
nichts wirklich
Forgotten.
großartig Wichtiges oder so, was
The album
geändert
will be
wird.
comprised of a total
okay.
of 3 discs featuring music from Seirai Island, Watatsumi Island, Surumi Island, and Enkanomiya, as well as some epic combat music.
Oh, I can't wait. I hope everyone will
Da bin
enjoy
ich
listening to that
gespannt.
gorgeous
Die
music.
Musik ist richtig
I
gut.
will.
Mm.
Codes? Musik ist so schön. Ist mir einfach teilweise nur einfach an. Ich sitze nur rum und hört es mir an. Das ist toll. 60 Soundtracks. Uff. Boah. Also, das ist eine Menge. Oh, Code Time. Code Time. UT7C 2TD 8C 5ZD. Bam. Got him. So, dann sammeln wir noch alles zusammen. Dann mache ich mal einen ganzen Post. Dann pinne es einmal im Discord an. Anpinnen. Und nicht vergessen. Auch einlösen. Nicht wie das letzte Mal, habe ich es vergessen gehabt. Ziemlich doof.
Well, guys, I hate to say it, but I'm out of boba. Oh, and we've come to the end of the version 2.6
I'm out of
special
boba.
program.
No.
What? I was
I
just gonna
know.
ask you for some boba.
Sorry, all
I
gone.
thought you kept so many in your sleeve. What
Now
happened to
they're all
all
in
of
my-
them?
They're in my tummy.
Oh. You could have shared.
Ah, habe ich den Code falsch eingegeben.
But as
What?
Ayaka would say,
No.
I only
What
wish
the?
life could be as leisurely as this a little more often.
Oh, I know, right? But
Was?
hey,
Ich habe den falsch
it
eingegeben.
won't be
What the
that
hell?
long before the next version drops.
that's right.
True.
So, I'm really excited for everything. I'm excited for everybody to meet Ayato. I'm really excited to explore the
What
spooky
the?
chasm.
Mhm.
Man, there's a lot of cool stuff coming out in this version.
Yeah, I'm also, of course, looking forward to Ayato. I finally get to meet my brother, which is super exciting for me. I also am really looking forward to the
Komisch.
soundtrack just because, oh man, the music in this game is so good. I
Yes.
just,
Eingelöst.
it'll be cool getting to, just chill
So.
out and listen to it. And oh man, I just can't wait.
Yeah. And not only am I excited for the chasm area, but also the story. I'm curious to see what Dainsliff is doing back and how the traveler will interact with him. And also, You guys rocked this special program. It's been so much fun doing this with you.
Thanks.
Thanks, buddy.
It was super fun.
Ist was Interessantes? Es wird im
So,
Vorfeld
the new version will
spekuliert,
be landing on March
ob
30th. Be sure to
Kasua
mark your
Miriam
calendars
bekommt.
and be ready to play.
And we hope everyone will enjoy all that 2.6
Kam keiner.
has to offer.
I look forward to seeing everyone enjoy the festival in Inazuma.
Yeah. And just a reminder, travelers can keep an eye out for future official announcements for more information on the coming version. All right, well, that's it for us today. Thanks, everybody,
Thank
and
you.
see you in game.
Thanks, guys.
See ya. Bye.
Das war schön. Das war schön. Ja, was soll man dazu sagen? Es war eine schöne kleine Präsentation, nicht allzu wild. Das ist das falsche Bild nebenbei. Nichts allzu wildes, nichts allzu übermäßig krasses. Aber Chasm sieht absolut krass aus. Also, hui. Chasm-Zeug sieht super aus. Muss ich sagen, gefällt mir sehr. Bin vor allem sehr gespannt. Um Gottes Willen, danke, geht's weiter mit der Main Story und nicht diese blöde Inazuma. Langweilige Story. Oh, da müsste Abstand die langweiligste Story gewesen sein im Spiel bisher. Inazuma war von vorne bis hinten echt langweilig. Leider. Weil es uns nichts gebracht hat in der Story, so gar nichts. Oh. Schade, schade. Aber, ja, ich find's super. Also, ich muss sagen, mir gefällt's. Also, ich bin gespannt, wie das Event sein wird. Das ist das große Event und die ganzen kleinen Nebenevents. Aber alles in allem, top. Top-Sache. Top-Sache. Es dauert nur leider, bis das Ding rauskommt. Das müsste nämlich am 30. erst erscheinen. Und das ist ein bisschen weit hin. Das ist noch ein bisschen weit hin. Aber ich werde versuchen, auf Ayato zu ziehen, weil dem sein Combat sieht sehr, 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 sehr interessant aus. Und weil mir eh noch ein Hydro, Wertkämpfer quasi fehlt. Warum nicht mitnehmen? Warum nicht mitnehmen? Venti brauche ich nicht pullen, das ist gut. Alka brauche ich nicht pullen drauf. Habe ich auch schon. Das heißt, ich kann mir meine Primogems dann sparen. Für Ayato. Also den ersten Teil einfach auf Ayato ballern. Und dann kann ich Primogems sparen für eine mögliche Version 3.0 oder 2.7. Und je nachdem, was kommt, kommt's halt, ne? Ja, und das mit Mario Kart, dass da wieder Leaks bzw. Dataminer gibt, habe ich schon mitbekommen. Ich weiß aber nicht genau, was kommen wird, außer einer Strecke. Da ist eine Strecke, die zurückkommen wird. Und ich bin so froh, dass sie zurückkommt, weil holy shit, es ist eine der besten Strecken, die sie je gemacht haben in Mario Kart ever. Und das ist Mario Kart Wii Strecke und die war super. War so gut. So gut. Aber was Mario Kart angeht, fangen wir so an gegen 15 Uhr, 16 Uhr rum, würde ich sagen. Und lassen wir die Live-Reaction zu diesem Präsentation als einzelne stehen. Und schauen wir mal, was da rumkommt. Welche? Ich sag's nicht. Hat irgendwas mit Koopas zu tun. Irgendwas mit Koopa. Koopa. Eigentlich schon genug gesagt. Yep, das ist eigentlich schon mehr als genug gesagt. Gut, ja, also nochmal, wenn ihr irgendwo die Codes einlösen wollt, ich braucht den mal ein Dingens rein in den Channel. Oh, scheiße. Packt den nochmal hier rein. Zack. Zum Kopieren. Ansonsten, löst die Codes ein. Die halten nicht lange. Die halten nicht lange. Die halten nur bis heute bis heute Mitternacht oder so. Und ja. Yep. Ich kann mal schauen in Game, ob ich irgendwas machen kann noch. Da gibt es noch irgendwas zu machen. Weil ich habe schon meine Daily Quest habe ich schon durch. Ich glaube, mir fehlt noch meine Resin wegballern, mein Harz. Ansonsten bin ich, glaube ich, fertig mit dem Zeug. Und das ist gut. What the fuck? Wieder rausgeflogen, oder was? Glaube ich ja wohl. Moment. Ist Twitter wieder down? Ja, scheint wieder kaputt zu sein. Ja, Twitter-Login ist wieder kaputt. Scheiße, das gibt's doch nicht. Kann ich die Kacke nicht mal zeigen? So ein Müll. Unfassbar. Unfucking fassbar. Na, das macht man nichts. Ja, jedenfalls, ich komme gleich wieder. In einer Stunde oder so, dann machen wir Mario Kart. Schade, ich wollte eigentlich noch ein Genshin ein bisschen was machen. Ich wollte das Event vielleicht sogar mitnehmen noch, was heute gestartet ist. Machen wir am nächsten Mal, wenn wir alles zusammen an einem Stück machen können. Aber dann, bumm, raus damit und gut ist. Haben wir ja schon mal gemacht gehabt. Das ist ein Kampfdingen, wo man halt gegen Wellen von Gegnern kämpft und dann irgendwelche was bekommt und man muss immer seinen Charakter durchwechseln zum nächsten Charakter. Nichts Schlimmes, nichts Wildes. Es ist einfach nur cool, ein kleines Kampfding. Aber ja. Ich verziehe mich für den Moment. Wir sehen uns nachher später wieder. Danke fürs dabei gewesen sein. Bye bye. Tschüssikowski. Bye 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 bye.